Hello guys, welcome back to another video from this channel. In this video we are going to uh, talk about how to calculate the area and the volume of a dam. So it has uh, just few simple steps. You can download your dam of your interest area, then uh, you can create a flow direction, a flow accumulation, you can extract your watershed, then convert the dam into a contour line and select create a feature. So uh, select the height of uh, your dam, then easily you can calculate the volume in the area of your dam. So let's start. First of all, you must add a dam. I already have downloaded them here. So uh, for first time, just I'm going to fill, apply the fill on this dam. So I'm going to uh, create a folder here, for example, uh, uh, sample test, name this field, save, and from the environment, I'm going to change the coordinate system here as UTM and OK. Now I'm going to calculate the flow direction. For flow direction, our input raster is the fill raster, and just specify your output location and name it flow direction. And the output coordinate system should be uh, same as input or fill data. Now this is our flow direction. Now I'm going to calculate the flow accumulation. Our input data is flow direction, then you can specify your output destination, flow accumulation, and your coordinate system or your output coordinate system is going to be set as a field or UTA. We're converting the coordinate system of the data because we're going to calculate the area and the volume of the our dam at the end in a metric system. So because of that, we are converting the coordinate system of all our processing data into a UTM system. So This is your flow accumulation. You can see accumulated area here. Now I'm going to set the symbology for this to specify the optimum network value for my. I'm going to classify the values. So I have to set, for example, 50,000. And I'm going to decrease this value to, for example, 35,000 pixels. So this is your flow accumulation network now. Yeah. If I assign a better color for this, now you need a PowerPoint to extract the watershed. You can select your PowerPoint here by creating a new feature or creating a shapefile and adding a PowerPoint for that. But I recommend you to select your PowerPoint from Google Earth or any satellite image or area photo because of the being to the exact point. So now I'm going to open the Google Earth and go to the area to select a PowerPoint for the selected area. So the name that we are working on that is quite this location. So I'm going to select a PowerPoint from here, from this location. This location is the location that the dam is going to be built here. For example, now I'm going to export this to my directory or my working directory. For example, P point or PowerPoint. Now I'm going to add this point to conversion tool from KML to layer. And from here, I'm going to select the exported point from Google Map and OK. And this is the point that we have exported from, from Google Earth. So now I'm going to export this point again as SHP. My PowerPoint. Yes, now I'm going to remove this one. So now I'm going to edit this point and locate this point quite at the intersect of the uh, of flow accumulation and by editing start, edit point, and quite here to be quite at the intersect of the your flow accumulation. Start now. So now I open the raster calculator to generate a separate flow accumulation. I select the flow accumulation. I say select flow accumulations where the value is higher than 35,000. So now I select the output raster. After this, I'm going to extract the watershed. And from here, from hydrology tools, I'm going to create the watershed. In watershed, we need two type of inputs. For example, we need flow direction and the next one is pour point. Now we have both of them. So we can select flow direction as our first input and point or pour point as our next input. So we can save it as watershed. Okay, our watershed will be created. Waiting a few minutes. Now as we see that the water of all this area pours into this point. So now I'm going to convert this raster into a polygon. From raster, the polygon here, watershed, and the value watershed polygon. Okay. Now this is our watershed. That all the waters pours into this point. Now I'm going to subset or extract the area uh, by using extract by mask tool. Fill data, and this is demo our study area. So now we have an area with the elevation of 800 and 10 meters, starts from 810 meters up to 227 meters. So now I'm going to convert this contour line, this stem into contour lines. I'm using surface, contour line, and select the theme of your study area and save it as contour line. So the interval is going to be 10 meters and the base is going to be 815. Our base elevation is 810. I'm going to assign the base and 5 meters higher than the surface uh, and save it. So now our contour line is created. Here you can see uh, each line represents a variation of 10-meter altitude, or in each distance between the lines the altitude varies 10 meters here. And now I'm going to select one of these contour lines. $845. I think this region is going to be okay. And now close this. I export the selected contour line as a separate shapefile. For example, dam altitude. Now this is added here. So now I'm going to create a new feature to act as a dam wall. From catalog and my folder sample test. Here, and I'm going to create a new shapefile. Name this as dam, and this is going to be polyline, and the coordinate system is going to be UTM and OK. And from here now you see the shapefile has nothing inside it. So I'm going to start editing on dam, continue. Now from this point, select the dam, select the line here, go through this point and this point, and at the end finish sketch. Save it and stop editing. Now you can see this is connected to this contour line. So now I'm going to convert this feature into a polygon. I have two features here. One is dam and the next one is dam altitude. Save this as dam area and OK. Now you see this is going to be the area of the dam, or the area that's going to keep the water. And if you want to calculate the area of your dam, you can just calculate the area of this shapefile from here. And you can add uh, a field here, for example, area and float, for example, 10. And here you can calculate geometry, the area and square meter. And this is going to be the area of your dam here. If you want to calculate the volume, you need a separate tool to calculate this. Uh, ArcMap or ArcGIS does not include the tools by default. If you decided to calculate the volume of your dam, then you must download that tool and attach this tool into your ArcMap. For example, you can type here spatial analysis supplement tool. From here. And these are the capability of the tool that it's going to do or will be done by this tool here. For example, uh, create dendrogram, draw signatures, erase raster values, uh, and also if you see here, you have storage capacity, calculate storage capacity. I already have downloaded. You can download this tool to use. Just locate the tool in unzip and by clicking. Now you see the toolbox is added here. When you click here, you can find out the storage capacity here. And you can select, you will fill them here. And you can apply a feature mask, for example, your watershed, your, your watershed polyline, and your xi factor is 1, okay? And the minimum elevation is going to be 815, base elevation of a contour line, and the highest elevation is going to be 945. So now you can save your file. For example, as a dam volume, and even you can, if you're going to save your table as geodatabase, you can create a new geodatabase here. But it's okay for me to save it as a table. And okay. Now this is calculated here. Just open this to see. And the first one is at a height of 800 50-meter elevation, and the next one is 945. So uh, let me check it. How much is it? 12,886,920 cubic meter is the volume of the sorry uh, 378,761,145 cubic meter is going to be the volume of the your reservoir, your dam.